Well, alright fans, as RWL Snarl continues, up next it's going to be the modern day Maharaja Jinder Mahal, set to face RWL's resident superhero, the lightning fast Tony Dangerous.
This next contest is set for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from the Punjab in India, weighing 234 pounds, he is the modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal.
The modern-day Maharaja's back again, and this go-round, it's gonna be a first-time clash with former multi-time champion Tony Dangerous. So a win for Jinder here would be a very big deal for sure. However, he's gonna have to reckon with Tony's speed and high-flying moves. But if he can, it could lead to another possible title shot for Jinder Mahal.
One thing Jinder Mahal has not had to worry about is credibility, because in the last several months he's definitely earned it. However, against Tony Dangerous, it's like you point out, can he circumvent Tony's speed and high-flying maneuvers? Because if he can get an upset win over Tony Dangerous and definitely earn himself a potential title shot down the road.
I'm marking this one down on my schedule as being too close to call. Both these guys have the potential to end this match getting their hand raised. So it's all up in the air for me. His opponent from Statanopolis, weighing 196 pounds, the lightning fast Tony Dangerous.
My amigo, Mr. Lightning Fast, multi-time champion, cruiserweight champion, Snarl television champion, dual champion Tony Dangerous has been a very busy boy the last couple of years.
On the lighter side of things, Tony here recently saw the new Superman movie. Says he enjoyed it, but that lead actor David Cornsweet was maybe not tall enough. That's his one and only critique of the movie. Well, if anyone knows about superheroes, it would be him. Wonder what a Tony Dangerous movie would be like.
Well, I'm not paying for it. We have definitely had us some wild matchups tonight, and this one don't look to be no exception. Willie Johnson rings the bell. Jinder Mahal charges, fails to connect with the jumping neck breaker. Tony Dangerous delivers a kick and a stomp. A running knee from Jinder Mahal takes Tony down to the canvas. Jinder Mahal rounds him up. Tony Dangerous counters with a kick. Jinder Mahal takes a clothesline and winds up outside. Tony Dangerous in hot pursuit right after the modern-day Maharaja goes behind German release suplex, almost crashing into the ring steps. The lightning fast one moves in. Hard forearm takes Jinder Mahal down. Referee Willie Johnson counting. Beautiful moonsault from Tony Dangerous on the modern-day Maharaja. Jinder Mahal rounded up. Tony Dangerous with a kick, a chop, another kick, and look at this right here. Gets a hold of the trunks. He's got him up. Slams him right back down again. Referee Willie Johnson still counting here as Tony Dangerous makes his way back towards the ring, makes his way back inside the ring, and Jinder Mahal not too far behind. The modern-day Maharaja moves in, but Tony Dangerous gets him by the ankles, and here's the Hurricane Rana. Jinder Mahal taking for a ride, and a moonsault. Man, Tony Dangerous just moving real quick today. Flips Jinder Mahal over. Jinder Mahal counters, shoves him away, gets back up on his feet, moves in, clubbing right to the head. A second one, a third one. Tony Dangerous goes down center ring. Jinder Mahal opens up with a series of hard right hands to the head of Tony Dangerous, right center ring, right in the heart of the logo. Jinder Mahal taking himself all the way up to the top turnbuckle, sense that something good's about to happen. Tony Dangerous slowly making his way to his standing position, and a double axe handle finds the mark. Down goes Tony Dangerous again. Jinder Mahal in control now. A stomp to the shoulder of Tony Dangerous. The modern-day Maharaja with an elbow, a second elbow, and a kick to the midsection, and a short arm clothesline. Taking Tony down to the canvas again. Misses with the diving knee, though. Tony Dangerous just a step too fast. Look at this right here. Wheelbarrow DDT on Jinder Mahal from Tony Dangerous. Tony over the top. Whoa! Over the top rope. Takes Jinder Mahal down. Human missile. Misses with the wheelbarrow move there. Locks up Jinder Mahal. Gets him back inside the ring. Follows him on in himself over the top. Whoa! Man, another Hurricane Rana to Jinder Mahal. Here's another cover. One. But only one. The modern day Maharaja starting to lose the edge here. as Tony Dangerous delivers the kick to the midsection, winds up the arm, takes Jinder Mahal for a little bit walk, and off the top rope, beautiful arm drag from the lightning fast one. Jinder Mahal slams him face down to the canvas, follows it up with a stomp to the back. Well, modern day Maharaja drags Tony Dangerous by his ankle halfway across the ring. Gathers him back up again. A hard right spins Tony Dangerous around and into a sleeper hold. Well, this could be catastrophic for the lightning fast one. Willie Johnson checking it out, but whoa, hang on a minute. Here's a jawjacker that backs Jinder Mahal off. Tony with a kick, a punch, a kick. Sets him up. Beautiful spinning slam from the lightning fast one. The modern day Maharaja rounds him up, winds him up. Beautiful straight jacket neckbreaker from the modern day Maharaja Jinder Mahal. Jinder rounds him up. Straight DDT drops Tony center ring. Jinder moves in, drives all his weight into Tony Dangerous's back. The lightning fast one. Catching some right hands to the side of the head, slam face first into the canvas. Jinder rounds Tony up. Tony quick counters with a hard shot, locks up Jinder Mahal. Goes behind. Look at this, another Whirlicane Rana for Jinder Mahal, who has taken 2 of those rides already. And here's a cover and a hook of the leg. 1, 2, but only a 2. Jinder Mahal powering out pretty quick. The modern day Maharaja catches a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker from Tony Dangerous. That was quick, and whoa, caught mid-split move. Oh man, Jinder with a stomp to the lower abdomen of Tony Dangerous. Takes him down with a quick drop toe hold. Moves in from behind. And there's the camel clutch. Jinder Mahal's favorite finisher. Tony Dangerous struggling to break free here. Gets a grip on Jinder. Slips out the back door. Takes down the modern day Maharaja himself. Rebounds off the middle rope. And again, a real barrel face buster from Tony Dangerous. Tony rounds him up. There we go. Dangerous measures. Here's a cover and a hook of both legs. 1, 2, but just a 2. Jinder Mahal not making it easy for the lightning fast one, that's for damn sure. Tony Dangerous all the way up on the top turnbuckle, waiting for Jinder Mahal to stand himself on up. And here we go. Missed big time with that one. Catches a basement drop kick from Jinder Mahal. Jinder lines him up from behind. Oh man, quick counter from Tony Dangerous, avoiding a submission. Locks up Jinder Mahal. Hard Irish whip to the ropes. Big time collision. A failed move from Tony Dangerous. Jinder Mahal spins him around with a hard right, goes behind. Russian leg sweep. Takes Tony Dangerous down to the cabinet center ring again. Jinder Mahal moves back in, trying to regain the advantage here. Series of shots to the head of Tony Dangerous. Tony using the ropes to get himself to a standing position outside on the apron. Jinder Mahal charges. There's a shoulder tackle, and out onto the floor goes the lightning fast one. Jinder Mahal takes himself all the way up to the top turnbuckle. Whatever happens here is going to be 10 feet up and 10 feet down. Double axe handle right across the head of Tony Dangerous. Jinder Mahal with a right, a left, another right, a kick to the midsection, a clubbing overhand right to the back of Tony Dangerous. Willie Johnson trying to get these guys back in the ring. Good luck with that project. Jinder Mahal getting real aggressive here, trying to regain the advantage on the outside. Again, driving all his weight into Tony's lower back. The modern day Maharaja locks him up, rolls him back inside the ring. And here comes Jinder Mahal. Tony Dangerous finding himself in a bit of a spot at the moment. Jinder quickly countered by Tony Dangerous. Counters Tony with a kick to the midsection. Locks up Tony Dangerous. Squirts him towards the ropes. Willie Johnson, get the hell out of the way. Jinder Mahal. Oh man, just hung him up by the waist on the middle rope. Follows it up with a stomp to the back. Tony Dangerous counter slams Jinder Mahal face first to the canvas, follows it up with a socket kick to the midsection. Tony Dangerous, a running clothesline, a second one. Jinder charges. Tony puts on the brakes, sweeps the leg, takes Jinder Mahal down. Man, Tony Dangerous definitely moving at top speed here. Takes himself to the top turnbuckle. Big crossbody dive right across the body of Jinder Mahal. The modern day Maharaja catches a leg snap from Tony Dangerous, and this one's getting away from him real quick. Tony Dangerous moves in on Jinder. Catches a shot to the midsection. The modern day Maharaja locks him up. Hard whip to the ropes. A quick duck under. A collision with no result. Tony Dangerous going to capitalize on that. Slams him face first down to the canvas. Bang! Tony Dangerous with a stomp. Slowly gathers up Jinder Mahal. And there it is again. Dangerous measures, and there's the hook of the leg. 1, 2, 3, and that's a wrap. Tony Dangerous defeats the modern-day Maharaja by pinfall. Let's get the official time from Buck Morton.
The time, 7 minutes and 35 seconds. Your winner by pinfall, the lightning fast Tony Dangerous.
Well, finally a match with some length to it. Tony Dangerous had to be put through his paces just a little bit against the modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal, but nonetheless, the lightning fast one ends up getting his hand raised at the end of this matchup.
I can see why you labeled this one too close to call GB. Jinder Mahal sure put in a great effort, wrong-footing Tony Dangerous a couple of times, swinging the momentum briefly in his direction, but the lightning fast one sure living up to his name tonight.
And you gotta be impressed with the win. More RWL Snarl when we return right after this.